Բարի օր բոլորին, քանի որ բոլորը mute-id են, կխնդրեմ արձագանքեք, մեզ լսում եք, թե ոչ։
Բարև ձեզ, լսում ենք։
Լսում ենք, բարև ձեզ։
Շատ լավ, ես կփոխեմ արդեն անգլերենի, քանի որ մենք ունենք ջաջեր, ովքեր որ հայերեն չեն հասկանում, եւ նաեւ կուզեմ ձեզ տեղյակ պահել, որ այս միտինգը ձայնագրվում է, որպեսզի հետո կարողանանք share անել բոլոր այն մասնակիցների հետ, ովքեր չկարողացան այսօր միանալ։ So first of all, dear EWC 2022 judges, I would like to thank you from all of the EPICS team that you decided to allocate some time from your precious schedules to us and evaluate our startups. I'm sure this is going to be a fun process. It will be nothing difficult. You will enjoy learning about the startups, evaluating them, and also meeting some of the startups. As you know, the ecosystem is quite small and many startups apply at the same places, so you may know also many startups that you previously interacted with, mentored them, evaluated them, etc. So I'll give you a brief introduction about EWC first of all, because I'm sure many of the judges are very well aware of the EWC process, but we also have many new people that are not aware. So I would like to give them a background information, so you have that information in your mind when you are going to evaluate our startups. Let me screen share. Okay, so as you already know, EPIC is the national organizer of Entrepreneurship World Cup 2022, and EWC World Cup is one of the world's largest entrepreneurial ecosystems, and 400,000 entrepreneurs from 200 countries participate in it to get access to innovative investors and mentors, take part in a competition, and have access to worldwide network of resources. So this time we have a large network of people that have decided to help us in making EWC 2022 possible. So here is our EWC National Leadership Committee, which combines both people from the organizations from the private sector and also from the public sector. So we have the Ministry of High Tech Industry of Armenia, one of our national co-organizers, GIZ Armenia, Startup Armenia Foundation, TUMO, National Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurship, as well as Team Telecom Armenia. So these are the 5 stages of EWC participation through which the startups generally go through. So we begin with EWC Accelerate, during which the startups participate in series of educational and virtual training opportunities. And this is the process that you are going to evaluate our startups for them to enter the EWC qualifier. In the EWC qualifier, we will have 2 stages. The first one will be EWC semi-finals, which will take place in August 1 and 2. So all of the startups that now, based on your evaluations, will pass this first stage, they will go to the second round, which are the semi-finals. And based on the semi-finals on August 13, we will have our final EWC qualifier, which is the final competition in Armenia. And 1 winner or 2 winners from Armenia who will win this national competition will go and represent Armenia in Saudi Arabia when the global finals will happen in November 2022. And by then they will need to take part in group stage plus bootcamp, which is an online educational program to prepare them for the global finals. And after the global finals, those who will win or will be in top places will receive continued post-EWC support. So in terms of EWC qualifiers, the semi-finals that will take place on August 1 and 2 will be closed events, while we will have a very big event on August 13. So will be looking forward for all of you to be there, or if you are not based in Yerevan currently, we'll share the live stream link with you so you can join. So as mentioned, I would like to give you a quick information again about the timeline. On July 10, we closed the applications. July 15 is the beginning of weeks, finalized the screening because we needed to check whether startups fulfill the eligibility criteria or no. And these are this week 3, as you can see, is the part that we are seeking your help. This is the time, but by July 23, we will ask you to grade all of the startups in the platform. We'll now show you how to use the platform. And in August 1 and 2, as mentioned, we'll have the semi-finals based on your online evaluations. And on August 13, we'll have the final program and the announcement of global finalists. Here are a quick recap of our statistics for 2022. We had 250 startups registered on EWC platform. This is when they simply open their application, get acquainted with the questions, etc. 107 of them submitted their applications. 99 of them, as I mentioned, passed the eligibility criteria. And as you can see, the statistics, 53 of them are in idea stage, 38 of them are in early stage, and 8 only are in growth stage. And here are the industry verticals, if that might be interesting for you. As you can see, we have the top category is software as a service or enterprise software. The other top categories are big data, AI, mobile, and health and wellness. So based on your verticals, we'll be assigning you the teams, and you will be able to evaluate them. So let me now go and show you the process, how you are going to evaluate the teams. We are going to add you to the platform, and you are going to receive an email that will be saying something like this: you have been invited as a judge for the Armenian National Competition for the Entrepreneurship World Cup. As you can see, you will have an username and password. The username will be the email that you provide to us, and the password will be automatically generated. This is our password. You can pay no attention to it. And then you need to click go to dashboard and see and log in there. If you have already been a judge with us, you will receive a different type of email without the password, as you can see. So in that case, you will either need to find from your old emails the password that you used last year to enter the dashboard, or you just need to use the forget password option to reset your password and enter the platform. If you have any technical issues, just let us know. We are always available to help. Now let me show you the... And this is the judging portal. When you go to the dashboard, it's a very simple portal with like very limited number of places where you can click. Here is round 1. We already completed the screening, so you will not see this place. You'll see only round 1, and you need to go to pending to access the startups that you have been assigned to. Your information, every startup will have 3 judges, and every judge will not have over 20 startups to judge. So every judge will have approximately 10 startups to judge. And here you can see, as I open this page, it says that it's round 1. It says roller. This is Makatish Bogosian startup, and then I review the application details. As you can see, they have provided a pretty comprehensive information about their startups. And then you mention, and then you go click rate application, and then you just need to rate this application based on the 4 evaluation criteria that EWC provides us with. These are people, product, potential, and predictability. We'll for sure send you, and then you just click submit rating. If you want, you can share some comments with you, but for your information, this is more of a quantitative analysis, and we are going to sum up the scores that you give to us. And for your information, we will be sharing with you the evaluation criteria as well, but you can access them in the platform. Just once again, I want to show you. When you go to this welcome to EWC judging portal, you click on the question mark. And I know that this web page I'm sorry. So as you can see, this page doesn't look very appealing. So we are going to send you a PDF file with all of these questions. But when you are grading the product, you'll need to answer these types of questions. When you are going to grade people, then these types of questions, for example, experience and reputation of the team, ability to recruit and develop top talent, as well as complementary nature of founding teams' strategic strengths. After that, and we will also share this video walkthrough. If you have any types of questions, it answers to all of your questions. But in any case, EWC Armenia team is always open to answering any type of question that you may have. So this was all. I would like to highlight two important things. As I mentioned, some of the startups may be familiar with you. For example, in the vertical of data science and AI, many of the startups know each other. So if you feel that we have assigned a startup that you are not very, you are very familiar, you have mentored the team, you have worked with them, then please let us know, because we are very keen on avoiding any type of conflict of interest. So to just write us an email, call us, or do WhatsApp, use WhatsApp to let us know that you have a conflict of interest with the startup, but you cannot evaluate them. Also, my colleagues remind me that sometimes comments section are also important. While the calculation is based on quantitative analysis and evaluation, we would like also to know whether you have any qualitative comments that can help us to understand which teams are the best ones. So these are all on Monday. You will receive the assignments. By Monday, you'll receive the emails. So starting from Monday, you can begin the evaluations, and we'll ask you to conclude the evaluations by July 23.
One addition, so we're also going to assign some of our team members to judges. So if you need any help, you'll know who to ask for help. And we will always be there to help you with any questions that you have connected to the platform or the evaluations.
I would like to know whether you have any types of questions or comments. You can write in the chat or just unmute yourself and go ahead. This was a very simple process. I think you'll very easily understand what you need to do. Just wait an email from us and follow the guidelines. We'll also send you the, as I mentioned, the 4 evaluation criteria with the questions, so it's more user-friendly and you can use it as a guide for you. Other than that, we'll wait for a couple of moments if you have any questions in your mind. Other than that, we are very thankful that you joined to this call. I know this was a very short notice, but you know, these big events sometimes require a lot of time management, and sometimes we need to give people short notice, but we are thankful that you were able to make this SEG.
Yep, thank you. I would like to ask you, because it was not mentioned in the email as well, if it's paid or not.
You mean the judging process?
Yep.
No, the judging is completely voluntary. In general, EWC Armenia is organized solely on voluntary basis.
Okay, thank you.
Also, I would like to add one more thing. As mentioned, we have both idea, early and growth stage teams. I would like to ask to consider the stages of the startups when doing the evaluations, because obviously growth stage startups have more advancement in their products than idea stage startups. So please consider their stages when you will be evaluating them. Do we have any other questions? Marcus?
Yes, my question is, will be our names public somewhere, or we are more anonymous?
No, the names of judges are confidential. We are not going to share this information. Neither the teams nor the public will have access to understand who judged them. But in terms of the semifinals and finals, we are going to approach other judges, or we may approach some of the judges in this call as well. This will be public because obviously that's streamed and it's not confidential, but this online part is confidential. Okay, I think we can conclude this call. Once again, thank you very much for joining. We are very happy to have you with us. And also please mark your calendars for August 13 so you can come take part in the finals and see which of your evaluated startups reached to the national finals. We'll also send you a calendar invitation so you keep this invitation in your mind when you are planning your August. I know that's a busy period, but we will be very happy if we are able to see you there. Thank you very much. Have a nice weekend and wait from us an email on Monday.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.